A little sugar baby. This is April the 18th at 2:12 p.m. We haven't done any videoing in a while. So I thought I'd video us. We haven't done any videoing in a while. Hey, Sugar, look. I tried to shave her face and got her hair too short, and when you do that, it leaves a burn on them. So I'm going to have to start trying to shave her down where she still has hair on her face, but it be short. Just burning how I only have 2 blades. I have a 10 blade and a 3/4 blade. Then I have all the blade covers that I can use. When I'm not using the 3/4 blade, I usually will use a 10 blade with a guard over it, and I've got all different kinds of guards. I usually like to pick the quarter guard and the half length guard, but she don't like to sit still, and I don't like taking her to a groomer because they don't always groom her like I want her. I usually like the clean feet because I can get in there and trim her toes without trim her nails without hair getting up into the clippers. And it just $35 to me when you're not gonna clean shave the areas I want, and then don't cut the hair quite as short as I want, and you're leaving pieces that are long that should have been cut. I don't like that. I mean, if you're gonna cut hair professionally, don't be leaving long pieces. Or if you're gonna clean shave the feet, get all of the darn hair out of the paw pad. Don't leave pieces of hair in the paw pad. That's what pisses me off about people that are supposed to be professional groomers, and I watch them online and they're not doing their job correctly. They're leaving long hair in different places. Certain parts of the face are shorter than other parts of the face, and that's not a professional hair cutter if you're leaving stuff like that. I've watched a bunch of people that call themselves groomers, and they're no better at grooming than I am. So that's one reason why I don't take my dog to be groomed, because I don't get what I ask for. If you can't get what you ask for, then why the heck take a dog to someone that's going to do what they want on the dog instead of what you want on the dog? That irks me to no end. You're so damn lazy. When I take my dog to you, you can't cut the dog like I want it. You shouldn't even be in business if you can't cut the dog like a person asked you to cut him. All I hear a lot of times is complaints about how dirty the dog is. Well, you don't know what's going on in that person's life, a reason why they can't bathe the dog or they can't trim the dog. They might have arthritis or something, and it's painful for them to try to trim their own dog, or it's painful for them to try to bathe their own dogs. So, I mean, don't be passing judgment by videotaping these things and telling people that that dog's filthy, that dog was uncared for, and all this crap. That, that bugs the crap out of me to no end when someone does that. I guess I've run sound off, but I mean, you people, if you can trim your own dogs, train your dogs yourself. I mean, I train Sugar here, and I cut her hair all the time. I've only took her to the groomer one time, and that was the last time I'll ever take her, because I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get her groomed the way I wanted her for the $35 I paid to get her groomed. So I buy my own clippers and do my own trimming. It may not look right most of the time, but I mean, I can take my time trimming her. I can take several days if it takes several days, or I can take all day to try to trim her. So, I mean, do your dog yourself. At least if you do your dog yourself, you save the $75 or the $185 that a person charges to trim a big dog. One woman I seen on here was charging anywhere from $185 to $200 to trim one big dog. $75 to $85 would have been enough on charging for that dog. $185 to $200 is a bit much, and you're talking about they should bring that dog in every 4 to 6 weeks. There ain't nobody got no darn $185 to $200 to be putting out every 4 to 6 weeks for you to sit there and complain about that they're not taking care of their dog. To me, I would save that money and do the job myself. Because groomers don't always do what you ask them to do. They're gonna fuss about having to brush the dog out. Well, you can brush that dog out that morning or the night before you take them to the groomer. But then when you get them into the groomer, their hair is going to be knotted up again. I mean, you can brush that dog as much as you want. And you go into the groomer, that dog's hair is going to be knotted no matter how much you brush it. I found that to be true with my poodle. I brush her hair every day. And every day there's knots in the hair. And I brush her thoroughly. She's got baby fine hair. But even though she's got baby fine hair and I keep it cut short and I brush it out every day, it still will get knots in it. So don't be complaining that a person's not taking care of their dogs, because that's not the fact. You know, if you don't comb your hair every day, you're going to have knots and gnats in it. Someone that doesn't keep their own head of hair combed and brushed and all are going to have the same problem as that dog. If you don't brush your hair every day, then you're going to have knots in your hair every day. Sorry, people, that's just my feelings on this. Okay, bye. Talk to you later.